Hey, what is up, punks? My name is FlipaScript, or Jimmy, or Flip. We're kind of still working on the intro for the new second channel, but if you guys are new here and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to, leave a like. That would greatly help me out on my endeavors on this second channel. And also comment down below what kind of content would you like to see on the second channel. I'm kind of open to anything right now. Obviously, FlipaScript's going to be used for the scary stories, the creepypastas, things like that. But I really have free range on Flip. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. So what I'm going to be doing today is I am going to be reacting to the very first ever Fortnite creepypasta that I did. It actually inspired the Fallen Love Ranger skin, and that's really, really cool. However, looking back on it, I haven't seen it, but my writing style was different back then. It was a little more cringy for my taste. So this is going to definitely be hard to watch. So I hope you guys enjoy me cringing through my old videos. And yeah, let's just get into it. Brings back some memories. This video is a year old.
I hate it. I hate them. I hate them all.
Way to say them. I didn't even say them that well.
I hate them all. It's funny to me. Sure, your parents are dead. Sure, go live with your fumbling and your bumbling 10-year-older sister.
Why did I sound like that? Like it was now I just kind of read it and I do emphasize and I still voice act. But why did I have to do sure, go do this, go do that, life sucks?
Like I have a choice. Thank God she works long hours and leaves me alone. I just play Fortnite 24/7 whenever I can. Just do me a favor though. Don't tell her I've missed school, probably more times than I was actually supposed to be there. I just sit alone and play. Sometimes after 3, my friend Caleb will be on after school, and we'll run duos.
That right there that you just saw, that's one reason why the audio, or not the audio, that's one reason why the video quality is bad. I was struggling really bad with Fortnite. This is probably only my 20th match ever. I just wanted to make a Fortnite creepypasta because Fortnite was up and coming. It was the big thing right then and there, and I knew enough about it to make this video. But then something happened to the left, and it showed some stuff. I think at one point it even pulls up the internet, and I didn't have time for another thing of gameplay, so I zoomed in everything and I added this weird static effect, and that's, yeah.
But majority of the time, I just play solos, and think to myself, and think to myself, and think to myself. I keep having dreams. They aren't scary, they're just odd. I guess I've been playing so much, I had a dream about Love Ranger. You know, the one skin they dropped around Valentine's Day?
Oh,
the one that's actually somewhat creepy, just because of its blank expressions and its wings? Almost as if it belonged on a cemetery plot? I thought nothing of it, until a week later. A week later, I had another dream with that statue. This one. It didn't look like how it was supposed to look. Almost as if it was a shiny version, like how Pokemon sometimes are.
Why do I sound like this? I sound so angry, and I know I wasn't the day I made this video. I think I was just trying really hard to make the video good.
But he sounded scary. He said,
"Love hurts. Time to go."
The voice scared me so much that I woke up from my sleep. I was scared. I was petrified. I was legitimately scared. He looked real. Like if you'd seen him in real life, like a cement statue of him. But it had eyes and humanoid features. I checked the clock, it was 5 a.m. Now normally, I'd only have one more hour of sleep before I would just get ready to go on the school bus. But I decided I would skip today as well. At this point, what is one more day? Plus my sister had to work her second job after her first, so I wouldn't see her until after the bus would have dropped me off. I slept in until around 9 a.m. No scary dreams of a Valentine's Day skin came to me. Come to think about it, no dreams at all. I took a shower, made myself something to eat, then I turned on my Xbox and logged into Fortnite. Now usually it takes me 3 to 5 matches to get rolling. On my 6th match, I went to Haunted Hills, and I landed and I picked up an uncommon shotgun, looked around for any enemies, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw the Love Ranger, but it wasn't the usual one. It was my skin, I mean the one from my dream. Before I could see further, I was sniped, and that was all I saw, but I know what I saw. I kept playing throughout the day. About 5 hours later, there are 3 people alive, including me. The other 2 are engaged in a gunfight, and I'm going to surprise the winner of whoever that gunfight was and kill him and win out. Out of nowhere, I see that statue on my screen. He says in a low but creepy voice,
Toba.
I was scared.
Yeah, we get it. You were scared. The one thing I did like about this story is tulpas are actually, like, quote, real, depending on who you ask. You can, like, Google them on your own if you want, but some people do believe in them. And that's one of the very few Fortnite creepypastas that I've done to where I had something from mythology in there. So it's just something that people overlook. Tulpa is not like a made-up word or anything. There's like actual people who like quote and make a tulpa. It's basically like a imaginary friend, essentially. But I always thought that was cool.
It was like a jump scare, but only the thing I had a dream about was on my screen, and he said something I didn't understand. Next thing I know, I'm at the screen where it tells me where I placed. I placed 3rd. Like that. Like that was the least of my worries. I had to figure this out. I had to figure out what was going
on. Oh man, I always got comments about this that I drank a half.
Luckily, I had shadow play on, and whatever he said to me was recorded on my shadow play. So. He said the word tulpa. Like any teenager of the modern era, I googled what tulpa was, and this sent goosebumps throughout my body. Here's the description of what tulpa means.
Say what a tulpa is.
Or should I say, what a tulpa is. Tulpa is a concept of the paranormal, a being or object which is created through spiritual or mental powers.
Yeah, people actually like think that they can make those things, and that's like one reason. This creepypasta took me like a month to make. Like I thought it out very like well, but I just didn't voice act it that well.
I created it. This thing, I created it out of my pure hatred. I researched how to kill a tulpa. It turns out you can't, but you can destroy one by changing your energy, therefore destroying it. It was late the next night. I didn't sleep. I didn't do anything. And for once, I didn't even play Fortnite. But I knew the creature was in.
Bro, why am I not building? Like, oh my lord. Lordy. So bad.
In there. It was there.
That was lucky.
And I had to do something. Forget not ever winning again or playing again. At this point, I just wanted the images to go away. The sure certainty of the uncertain timing of when it would appear again.
What? What? What kind of a sentence was that?
And it appeared again. I went to where I first saw it, where it all began. I went to Haunted Hills. I stayed there.
You can tell I don't
Luckily,
know what
the circle stayed in my favor. Then, when there were around 20 people left,
Dude, just
I
run
saw it.
through and pick it up.
I saw it
Just run.
at a distance. I worked up the nerve to get closer. As I got closer, it suddenly appeared.
Bro, pick up the
It
shotgun
overtook my
shells.
third-person line of sight to where it was almost his whole body covering my screen. I just started shouting, "You aren't real. You aren't real. I didn't mean to create you. Serve your master. Go in peace. Go in peace."
Bro, this is so cringy. This is so cringy. Some people say this is like their most favorite one that I've ever done, and like I can kind of see that in like some aspects, but this is really cringy.
The creature just stared with a subtle expression and said,
Love hurts.
as if it was an emote, as if that demonic voice could be an emote. I finished the game. One good piece of good news was I actually took first in the game, relieved that the tulpa, or my tulpa, was destroyed, and I had finally won a game in a few days. I turned my Xbox off. I got up, I went to my door, and there he was, staring, plotting. He looked at me with cold, dead eyes, and he said,
Love hurts.
Okay, yeah. So that was a split. That was my very first ever creepypasta on Fortnite. I mean, honestly, it was really cringy to me. At least it's kind of like when you look in the mirror, you know, or however, like people like are very critical of themselves. I can see like why some people enjoy it. I think it's a little headstrong, especially at the beginning, like talking about like death and all that. I'm very family friendly now on my other channel, and I like circle around very dark subjects, but I don't like delve into them as much as I did like in that video, and I don't really act as cringy anymore. But I mean, I do give the split its props. It started Flipless Script. I mean, it really started what I do now and how I got big. It inspired the Fallen Love Ranger skin. I have nothing but love for the split, but yeah, it's not really the best one I've done. It's probably one of the worst I've done, and it's not the worst that I've done. The worst I've done is probably either Peely's Payback or The Storm. But yeah, this one's definitely top 3. But hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, like I said at the beginning, please leave a like and comment down below what kind of content you want to see. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Flipless Script and a lot of times on Flipless Script. And I'll see you guys very soon on Flip.